Might be jumping in. Probably try to open when a game is loading.
Taking its sweet time to load.
When to get to this beautiful mess of a game. The best thing. CDI software.
Yeah.
CDI. They know exactly what the... CDI software.
And then they show it in a illegible font so that you can, like, realize what they're doing if you couldn't realize it due to the font. Though, I do genuinely, unironically wonder, someone who is potentially, like, born, you know, after the, like, era of the Zelda CDI games being a famous internet meme, it's like, does this game make any sense to you?
Opposed to this piece was the evil demon lord Dimer, who amassed an army of evil.
You have to kind of get it to get it.
Into eternal darkness, driven by greed and power. Several defected to Dimer.
The Zelda CDI games happened.
Not just the Zelda CDI games, it is also just a joke about all the old, like, YouTube poop and internet shitpost.
In a desperate measure, the king and his royal advisor, Wagram, directed an assault upon Dimer's lair in the country of Ocarin.
Like, that's the thing here. It's why I was just
Princess Arzette,
interested. Game was short, so I thought this would be some miscellaneous filler just to talk about this.
Arzette, well versed in both sword fighting and magic, imprisoned the Demon King in the Book of Ocarin, a magical prison controlled by the Jewel of Faramore.
Because it's just CDI references, because they still not getting in the book.
Ensuring victory for the
Well, and that's why the title, the, like, CDI Productions, that looks like the old CDI logo, and the title also looked like the title of the two, you know, famous Zelda CDI games.
Basically.
After the war's end,
Huh.
the traitorous Duke Nodelki was sentenced to a lifetime of hard labor.
Mess with the
Dale
volume.
retired as a bard on the spoils of his adventure.
If I do that, I can kind of hear myself in the mic slightly, which is crazy.
To that end,
That's bizarre.
peace persisted in the kingdom of Faramore
Okay.
for a little over a decade.
Cut that down. Press anything to continue. Hold on.
so that they don't have to bother making text for it.
It's also just a good shitposty joke.
No.
Language, subtitles.
Classic control, press on to. Ew, no!
No. Normal, okay.
10 years of scrubbing floors! Finding these jewel shards was no easy task. But
Okay.
now...
Because, you know, like, aspect of the chip post was this,
Yeah,
and that's why I genuinely wonder, will people understand it's supposed to look like garbage?
It's based on the CDI games.
not just based off the CDI
They got a bunch
games,
of the
well,
Russian animators that animated...
Yeah, this is animated by a bunch of the people that animated the CDI cutscenes.
Basically. Okay.
Not just that, the other thing is, now I think because of weird contract and NDA shit, they're not fully allowed to say it. They also got the people that played Zelda and Link in the CDI games to do the voice of two of the characters, so... This is probably the most elaborate shitpost ever.
In a lot of ways, yes. To do some audio testing later. That reverb's kind of weird. It's more hearing though. What?
I couldn't hear the, like, micro voices or anything.
Your Majesty, our worst fears have come true.
Dimer and his minions have returned!
That's impossible. What about the Jewel of Faramore?
Oh, our vigilance waned. The jewel shards are with the enemy. Ah, easy peasy. We just gotta get.
I believe that's the guy played by Link.
Yes.
I can't remember who, like,
If only
the woman that played Zelda plays in this. If this ends up being 2 recordings, I'll look that up in between them, unless it's really noticeable.
What about the sacred beacons? They weakened Dimer before.
I'm afraid that due to complacency, they've been left unlit.
Okay.
Oh well, what can we do?
Well, as you know, only a member of the royal family can rekindle the beacons.
I'm ready.
Well, I'm not. Another issue.
Shut up, not
My
Link.
scouts report sightings of dark.
Well, excuse me, princess.
I'm kind of amazed they don't do that, unless they do in like
Not a
5
problem.
minutes.
My ancestors lit sacred candles throughout the kingdom that can burn these tapestries.
That settles it then. Another fun adventure for me to stay out of.
Where must I go?
I place teleportation scrolls throughout the kingdom that you may use, so long as the dark fog around them has been dispelled.
I'll be leaving then.
Good luck!
Get back before dinner!
Be safe, my daughter.
Want to defeat Dimer? Let's get started. Move left or right to start running. Press jump to leap. Jumping into action. Press attack to slash your sword. Hey, you have a smart sword. It interacts with both objects and people. It hurts only those that aren't friendly. Get some bombs by slashing that bag. Press item to use items. Try bombing some column.
Also has the
Moving
duck
up
walk.
allows you to enter doors and climb ladders. Go in that door.
There better be a line about the dog walk.
You can crouch by moving down. Moving while crouching lets you duck walk. This old trick gets you into tight spaces.
There you go,
Your
Jordan.
pouch holds your items. You can select items here, view your quest status.
What I
set
meant
options.
was a, like, reference to the meme, but also at the same time, I guess I'm glad that they, like, didn't just make the script a bunch of references to, like, the meme.
Yay! Okay.
Though I guess you could have had it just be natural, like saying, pressing a demo will, like, it'll let you crouch and do the dog walk or something like that. You could have had it worded similar to the original, which would be an I understood that reference.
Teleportation scrolls allow you to exit to the world.
Because if I remember correctly, in the, like, this being a peak meme, the, like, main developer of this is, I believe, the person that made the hack of the CDI games to make them not complete shit. So that's why I said this is probably the most elaborate shitpost ever.
Yes. Thank God this game doesn't have wives.
And at that point, I respect the hustle.
If you play on casual mode, you get more health drops, and some of the bigger enemies have less HP.
It just sounds like it's one of those, the game's form of difficulty is just wasting your time.
You don't have wives though, so it's not.
At least there's that.
There's also really good checkpoints, just in general, for the, like, 5 minutes I looked at the game.
It's one of those things I assume they would do, because the entire point of, like, this game slash, you know, sort of something like this is, like, CDI, but...
See?
It's like CDI, but good. So because it's CDI, but quote-unquote good, I assume they would... Especially, was it literally being made by...
Dev doesn't really matter, like, I died, but...
Well, the funny thing is you kept the bombs you had.
Exactly,
so...
yes.
And I need to pay attention to the gems, I assume you're keeping
I believe you keep all your crap, yes.
So you can literally just keep dying to farm shit.
Oh, damn it. I've seen other people have it.
Yeah. You keep all your shit. You could literally just keep dying to farm crap. I'm sure that's probably recommended somewhere.
Seen other people have problems with that, but, like, Because you start with the 3 health. I believe that was the other thing the casual did. You get more health where things can do like... Okay, this is getting a little bit annoying. You get more health drops, but I believe a lot of your damage is like, instead of a full heart, you'll take like a half. So yes, the normal mode just kind of... Damn it. I mean, the death is meaningless, but it's like...
Well, technically, I say because of keeping the gems, you are actually getting a profit out of the death.
Assholes, all of you. That'll checkpoint. It's checkpoints are mostly screen based.
Good.
That's why I said death is meaningless. And you can farm through the death. To a certain
Yeah,
thing.
that thing did less damage.
Casual just give you more health drops. Things have less health generally. Like some of the bigger guys. Down, key.
Key.
Hotel Mario.
Oh, what is the point of this?
Oh, damn
I
it.
was about to ask, can you die in that? Because I just realized you had health.
You get some extra money. I almost had it though. You don't have to win.
I was gonna say, if you don't have lives, what's the point of that?
You get a bunch of extra money. You can't get past red walls. Out we go. Got the key. And there's an NPC.
Oh, great. They finally sent someone to kill me. Alright, make it snappy. I'm sure you got places to go, other people to kill.
No. Who would do that?
Oh. My name is Cypress. I want to move into town, but the mayor thinks I'm
Okay.
a monster man.
I don't think that.
Really? You don't think I'm a disgusting rabid mutt? You think you could convince the mayor to let me move in then, and stop thinking I'm the wolf among us? If you do, this old lantern is yours.
Okay, crazy. And yeah, it gets added to the quest log. See you later, crazy. Ah!
And like, I know it is part of the joke, but that leads to sort of the like discussion with this game is going to bring up is like, I get, you know,
Damn it.
the joke of CDI and shit, where it's like, oh, a bunch of shit was just random in CDI, but if you do any research into its development, that's because basically no one involved in that project knew what the hell they were
To
doing.
talk about that, and it's unfortunate, Phillips didn't want...
Like, someone said, Phillips basically fell ass backwards into the deal with Nintendo.
And they didn't want to make video games.
Because the CDI really is not a game console, it basically is an interactive DVD player.
They wanted an interactive media player.
Because that's what the console is.
That's checkpoint. And because the CDI...
Basically, my point was because of that led to a bunch of shit with the CDI being, like, fairly random because, like I said, a bunch of people involved in the process and stuff. a bunch of people involved in the
Oh, we go.
process and everything didn't know what they were doing because everyone was kind of given their own directions. That's why a bunch of the cutscenes are so weird and random, is because they didn't know what context the cutscene would exist under, so they just kind of made shit. So it's like, something like that makes sense, but in a case like this, while it's clear that, you know, you're homaging the CDI, that just leads to something like this at points. Things just kind of feel like random and haphazard. I guess I realize it's the joke, but that's why I said this, like, a game I kind of don't want to be rude, because I swear it is like a small team of... It is a small team of people that I think is less than a dozen.
Damn it.
Not counting the, you know, guest work from the, like, Russian animators or whatever.
Okay.
Not counting shit like that, the sort of main team, like I said.
Yeah, the lack of health, it's a bit annoying, but like the checkpoints are good. So
I'm guessing you'll get health.
you get health and stuff, and I knew
eventually.
you didn't have lives, and I knew the checkpoints were plentiful. But it is kind of funny that the casual mode makes enemies often deal less damage, and you get more health drops. There's the beacon. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Pew. Oh, the fuse.
Yeah, thanks.
Golly, it's Arzette!
Ho ho!
Shut up, not Link.
Already lit a beacon.
I doubt the rest will be that easy. Any new info?
Indeed. My scouts have reported blockades enchanted with color magic.
How am I supposed to get through them?
You'll need a tool that can fire magic of the same color.
Great. Something else I have to find.
Careful, Arzy! Don't get red in the face!
I was hoping
There's
she would
only
just
one
hit
color
him.
to deal with.
Arzette is a very
Three types of color.
sassy person
Well,
who is...
because this is based off the CDI, like, again, due to the shit just kind of being made. Wasn't Zelda in the CDI game kind of sassy?
Yeah.
Like, a little bit. So, of course, there's the one with the exclamation point. I assume that would be the one you, like...
This is the hub town. Let's just see what some people say.
You ever need something special though, and that little sword of yours just drop by, and I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Isn't the world just so bleak?
I wouldn't say that.
It is! Oh, I resolve to see all colors.
What the fuck?
Puny eyes can show me. I will alchemize these strip goggles. You'll see. Or, rather, I'll see.
What?
What do you mean, what?
I am deeply confused.
There's nothing to be confused about. There's the mayor.
Mayor, please grant Cypress Town citizenship.
That beastly brute. That snivelly hound. Here in
Okay.
my Pulchra Demon? Never.
You know, my smart sword doesn't hurt friendly folks. You're not being very friendly.
Here you go!
To Mr. Cypress, granted. Ahoy, hoy.
There we go. Citizenship papers. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how is the audio mixing in this part? I'm trying to make sure that me and Carson are more audible than the game. So, if you have any concerns about the audio mixing, feel free to let me know. And I will make adjustments if enough people have the same problem. And if you look through the comments and someone else shares your opinion on a fix that needs to be made to the audio balancing, maybe just give that comment a thumbs up, because I don't want a lot of similar comments if someone makes a suggestion that a lot of people agree with. I will take that comment into account. So try to thumbs up any comment you agree with. That way, we don't end up with a comment section full of similar comments about changes that you want done to the audio balancing. Because seeing the same comment over and over again can get kind of annoying while I'm trying to take feedback that does flood the comment section with repetitive comments. So a thumbs up on a comment you agree with goes a long way in reducing comment clutter. And keep in mind, I'm trying to make sure me and Carson are more audible than the game. And also keep in mind, any suggestions you make might not take effect immediately. If I've already edited an extra part or two in advance, your suggestions might not go into a part until later on, because I already edited another part before I read your suggestions. So always keep that in mind as well. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments. Or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute if you subscribe to the channel. And if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.